Welcome. You're in the time of the Ace of Pentacles. You're learning how to manifest and harvest with your light body. And we know from last time we met up, if you joined us. If not, you can find it in a link in the description or at the channel. No pressure if you feel called and want to know how we got here. It's time for you to harvest connection. Because you've been in a time of separation. And you were separated here, okay? In eclipse season. You had an ending within the element of air. With a way of thinking. And the way of thinking is a way of being. Because how you think, and especially if you're acting off of how you're thinking, that's who you are. If you're not acting off of how you are thinking, you're living in your head. That's a whole other story. And, you know, as a human, you do a mix of all these things, but this ending was a challenge for you. An old way of thinking, an old way of being, an old way of acting, an old way of understanding. And that's what this is really about. It's an old way of understanding. It's an ending with the masculine, okay? This is the ending with the masculine, a recalibration, an ending to begin again. Through a challenge, this was all set up within eclipse season. And the double fire horse and the double portal. To expand with your 10 of Cups, part of your divine inheritance, what you came here to co-create. And this is emotional stability. This is emotional intelligence applied in your home. And this emotional intelligence that's applied in your home is creating this new world and expanding consciousness, expanding love here, expanding this connection. This is about expanding this connection. But in order for this connection to be expanded, it had to have this ending. Remember, that was a challenge. But it's part of this gift. It's part of how you're understanding how to harvest. Because in order to understand how to harvest, you have to understand thought. To apply the elements of air into the earth, to ground it. So this is using Virgo. This is understanding Virgo. And we know that this eclipse was in Virgo. Now, Virgo understands how to apply thought into the earth, into the manifestation in order to have fruit, in order to ground it. Like it's understood, as said, that without Virgo, the energy of Virgo, you can't bear fruit. You can't harvest the fruit. It's being able to analyze within the element of air how to harvest. And here you understand where there's a fruitful situation and where there isn't, and how to manifest with the light, with thought, with the element of air. And remember, it's unseen. This is connected to what is unseen and the unseen realms. Now, this ending was important because you need to have a shift in perspective. And this is what's happening within the collective, the masculine. And remember, masculine, you have feminine within you. Feminine, you have masculine within you. We're all doing this as one, as a collective. But actually the masculine, right? There needs to be a shift in perspective with the child. And this is happening within you. Because this is the expansion here with universal love and the restoration to innocence and restoring this connection from within yourself. Because it's time for you to experience soul time here. It's time for you to have this soul time, because it's going to literally heal and expand your soul. You're going to do some work here with your light body and expand within your sacral chakra, which is the chakra of creation. and work with fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. But this expression came through pain. This expression came through a recalibration with the masculine and ending with a way of thinking with some sort of knowledge. This is ego integration work with a deeper connection to universal love and deeper truths of this world. You can see this greatly being reflected without right now. Is the next part of this mission is to restore the perspective of innocence and universal love through yourself, because you're doing this work through yourself. As within, so without. You're in alchemy with your environment. As your environment affects you, you affect your environment. And you are being asked by God to affect your environment with a shift in perspective within universal love. And God has been showing you this. God has been showing you within yourself, because it's time for the energy to show up for the matter, the masculine to show up for the energy, or the masculine to show up. Yeah, the masculine to show up for the energy. The masculine to show up for the feminine, the energy to show up for the matter, because as a collective, we are in the time of restoring love. Love between divine feminine and masculine in order to flower, okay? This is all about a flowering with your light body. With you, you're gonna flower with your light. That's part of how you're harvesting over here. Part of how you're harvesting is right here, okay? Is what you're doing with your light body and understanding what you analyze. Remember, you analyze something in order to understand where you were being manipulated and deceived. And now you also understand love and expanding with this. Why it's so important to expand here, but it is with this restoration of innocence. That's what this is all about. That's Six of Cups. Right here. It's like, this is part of your wish fulfillment. Your fulfillment. Turning your sadness into happiness. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces season, is helping you to understand that this is part of your happiness. And right now you've been feeling out of balance because of what is happening here within the cup of lust. But you are now expanding with the Ace of Cups. Now, this is an incredible tarot if you've ever worked with it or seen it before. It doesn't come with a handbook, so this person here created this handbook. Thank you to them. This is gonna unstuck your energy so you don't feel like this anymore. Leo, passion, look at that. Multi-dimensional creativity, talent, strength, integration of animalistic energies, overcoming old fears and conditionings. There's the connection to strength. Lust means more than vital strength. It includes also the joy in and the enjoyment of that strength. It also means passion. A woman sits on the back of a lion. In her right hand, she holds the Holy Grail, which is inflamed with the fire of love and death, and raises it into the heights. Now, before I read this message, which is today, because I've had this book for forever, but as I mentioned here before, I don't have time to study. It's a miracle that we make it here, and this is how I personally believe in gifts and God and all this stuff, is because to watch us all come together. I did not think that looked like a cup inflamed. I felt this as this was, you know, you can see that very clearly to me that this is the lower world. And she's pulling on the lower worlds here, and something, well, and as you can see, as a cup expands. And there's all these worms up here, okay? And you can see she's riding this lion-like morphed figure. She's in some sort of trance, like, I don't know, she's holding on to their reins, but I don't know, like, yeah, you know, but it's because it's got to take you to shift into those dimensions. Now, let's officially continue to read this interpretation, okay? Because I'm definitely feeling this next part. A woman sits on the back of a lion. In her right hand, she holds the Holy Grail, which is inflamed with the fire of love and death, and raises it into the heights, representing divine intoxication, divine ecstasy, divine madness. The woman appears intoxicated. The lion is also inflamed by lust. 7 heads are those of an angel, a saint, a poet, an adulteress, a daring man, a satyr, a lion, serpent. They symbolize different aspects and viewpoints which now unite and meld together in a single perspective, force in one orgiastic experiencing. This is the new knowledge here. This is where you're having a death and a rebirth in your thought process of understanding this and being whole. You're using all of your superpowers. And remember, you're like, the whole world is trained to have their superpowers shut down and to not be whole, to run from this, to be afraid of this. This is nothing to fear. This is untapped energy. This is energy that is not even untapped anymore. This energy is stolen. This energy is twisted and turned frantic and frenzied. But in order to have this recalibration, you have to get back to the root of it. And this is the root of it. You're expanding with the 6 of Cups. And this is falling down the rabbit hole and gaining new knowledge within lust in order to expand with love and being whole and not being afraid of this. And also, you felt this before. I'm sure if you're joining in here, you felt what it's like to be drunk off divine madness and intoxication of ecstasy, but this must be kept in balance because this is the consumption of the life force energy. Being drunk off of it and understanding your sexual energy and taking your power back of your light body and getting away from religion and getting away from all these programs. I don't even want to say religion to single it out, but getting away from all these programs running, okay? These lustful programs, all these programs running, and you're being asked to go back within yourself and to restore the 6 of Cups, which is innocence. It's the connection to innocence. It's an energy within yourself. And again, too, to understand why this is being reflected without greatly in this world right now. We're going to bring up those Epstein files again, because it's the restoration to innocence that is going to heal this world. But this is happening within yourself. And to heal from the degrees of lustful things that have been created, but then also not to be afraid of the energy of lust, to be afraid of this space and place, to put the positive back here, to put the God back here, to use this creative force back within yourself. It's like, look at it like this, the energy of lust, like this energy, it runs through you. And this now is being stolen, okay? This energy this is a part of you, and it's a part of this space and place. It's a part of creation. It's a part of this world, okay? Now, it's being stolen from you through patterns, through patterning, okay? But you're going to take this energy back. You're going to be whole. You need this energy. And that's why there are programs, artificial programs put in place to put shame, to put guilt, to put all kinds of things here, sexual repression, in order to repress this energy and to steal it, or to make you not fully understand how to harness the energy of lust within your light body, within yourself. But in order to do this, first off, you're going to understand this, and you're going to forgive yourself in this world, hopefully in the process of doing that, for understanding this. Because you are the hope for this world. You are co-creating this new world and healing it through your light body and the work that you're doing. This is your mission. Now you've come to this space and place to understand a deeper layer and level of truth within the unseen worlds that are connected to this world. Now, the energy forms here, expressed here, are those of an archetypical creative order. The animal within is not tamed and integrated through struggle, and the animal within is not tamed and integrated through repression, but through affirmation and surrender. The strength you gain in this process helps you overcome old fears and restrictive conditioning. Now, there are 10 faintly radiating circles scattered behind the woman in line, showing the fading old moral ideas which will now be replaced by the fresh ones pulsating at the top of the picture, symbolizing the new light which streams snake-like in all directions to destroy the world and create it anew. This process of recreation is again symbolized in the lion's tail, a serpent with a lion's head. And this is not being afraid of the dark now. This is understanding everything that we just wrote. Let's not even fucking go trying to say any more bullshit. The woman's head is turned completely toward the urn of fire. She is totally absorbed in the energy of transformation inherent in any total and conscious surrender. This is the secret of Tantra, the awareness which perceives the fullness of each moment and accepts all of life, rejecting nothing. And this is what you needed to learn how to do. The secret of Tantra, the awareness which perceives the fullness of each moment and accepts all of life and rejecting nothing. Lust reveals its valuable creative potential only when fully tasted, savored, and drunk in. Only then can it be understood and be implemented in your own process of becoming aware. The way to the light passes through all aspects of darkness. That's all this information. The way to the light, okay, passes through all aspects of darkness. You need to understand this, to savor this, to taste this. You needed to understand all that. Because you're whole. And you're taking your power back. And now you're going to expand here. Now, the affirmation of lust is, I enjoy living to the most. This unlocked a part of living for you. This experience is part of living anew for you. And as you're whole, you now expand here. Overflowing love, emotional clarity, deep love of the self, giving and receiving. The white lotus is the symbol for love of giving nature. It forms the base of the cup, which is blue, color of the element of water, also the truth. Vertically through the cup flows a brilliant energy beam, uniting Earth and the cosmos. The cup is the medium which makes itself available for the coming together of the above and below, inner and outer. The Ace of Cups is the feminine counterpart to the Ace of Wands. Open, receptive, surrendering, bearing, the transformatory power of giving love. The upper and lower portions of the painting embody the same quality below in the emotional realm of water, above in the ethereal sphere of spirit, as above, so below. That which is internally felt expresses itself externally, clearly and openly. Emotional clarity results emphasized in the painting by its balance and harmony. The giving of love happens effortlessly, that which continuously flows into us from the boundless abundance of the universe radiates outward. Now, another key piece of information, because you have connected to this universal love through lust. Your whole is the energy of opposites coming together to create the whole, so you can forgive this experience, these experiences. This is your new knowledge. And what was gained after your ending within the element of air was your connection to the Ace of Wands. So that's the next card in the sequence. So I feel like it's beautiful to see that the counterpart to the, the Ace of Cups is the Ace of Wands, of course, right? Masculine being the fire and the feminine being the water here, is action, is you understand how to act now. This experience showed you how to act with love through the experience of the opposite. And now you're going to go from feeling like this, because this has been out of balance, to feeling like this through this recalibration, okay? And it, yes, is leading to this. If you remain open and receptive, you can compare it with the flower which exudes its fragrance, whether someone comes close to enjoy its perfume or not. This is about you experiencing love yourself, this blissful love with yourself, and as within, so without. It's part of this manifestation. But we know, as last time we met up, this comes with rest, okay? It's coming with rest. You're being asked to rest for all the reasons. And you're expanding here, right? Within the Ace of Cups, there's the Ace of Cups. And look what happens within the Ace of Cups. And you're manifesting right now this. And that's connected to the star, right? Healing with the masculine, healing with the energy. Let's see what shifted here. It's connected to this message within grace we are about to share. Because that's the Eight of Fire. This is the gift that you were gifted during eclipse season that's helping you co-create this at a higher vibe level through this experience. And your challenge to heal with your new knowledge. You're being challenged and asked now to heal with your new knowledge through grace. And let's see what shifted here. Let's embrace the dark, the darker aspects of this world, and not be afraid. Let's not be afraid, right? Let's look under the rock. Here's the star. And because of this restoration to innocence within yourself, within this new beginning, there is a change in communication between divine feminine and masculine, the way that they communicate with one another. The devil. Okay. And what do we have here? The King of Pentacles. And the Queen is here for the next part of this message over here. Okay. So the devil. Here is understanding the more evil truths of this world. And we were talking about the last time we met up was the Gnostic truths and SOPHIA. And not fearing this knowledge, but using this knowledge to expand with here and live your best life, to do your mission. So remember, you're taking back your energy. The devil is siphoning your energy through an overindulgence with lust. But what you're being asked to do is to recalibrate with this space, to accept the truth of what you have understood to see here, and now take all of your energy back from lust and have this recalibration with love, because you are co-creating this new world into being through your light body, and you don't need to stay stuck in this place. You've taken your energy back through innocence, the restoration to the Six of Cups within yourself. And God is showing you how to do this through the Two of Wands. Now you're going from one wand to two wands. You're whole. Okay? Through this experience. And there it is. The Seven of Cups. You are seeing through this illusion in order to manifest with the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is connected to the Wheel of Fortune and harvest season itself. Well, not officially harvest season, but you're planting your seeds to harvest as we enter spring. And you're being forced to create with the positive charge here in Pisces season, to take your negatives and expand with your positives. But this is doing alchemy of the soul here. This is going beyond this world and expanding with Sulfur and Mercury. You're formless here. You are formless here. And this is part of your manifestation. In understanding these truths and this unseen world, and shape-shifting reptilians that are stealing your sexual energy in order to create this world and live off of it. But you're taking this energy back through yourself in order to restore it rightfully within this world through grace. Now I'm going to say these shape-shifting reptilians are nothing to fear. Apply love there and watch them run. And in having my own personal experience through astral travel, I met one of these reptilian entities, and it was stealing my sexual energy. And I was not afraid of him. I could feel him siphoning it from me. Now, the gift of grace. Imagine wearing a dress made of the stars, whose fabric is made from the cosmos. All the elements merge to make the divine robe: air from the swirling clouds, fire from the galaxy's starry lights, water flowing in ripples, and earth represented by the beautiful woman's body. To wear such a dress, to be clothed in the splendor of creation, is to be in a state of bliss that swirls and spirals outwardly to infinity. This is the grace of the universe, which lifts us up when we can't walk any further. Let the universe support you, and that is what has happened in the Ten of Swords. You couldn't walk any further, so it was a time for the universe to support you. Grace restores self-esteem. We can all use help remembering to love ourselves. Sometimes negative thoughts, self-hatred, and shame get in the way. Other people bring us this grace purely and simply without our need to manipulate or figure it out. And you need that. You need that potion. You need that magic healing of elixir after this experience of lust. You need to love yourself and not let any negative thoughts, self-hatred, or shame get in the way of anything here. Other people bring us this grace purely and simply without our need to manipulate or figure it out. And those are some special people. Like a celestial Cinderella, you can wear an attitude as beautiful as a cosmic dress. Know that you are a child of this universe, as precious as any star in the heavens. Embrace your bliss, confident the universe provides for your needs and clothes you in grace and spiritual beauty, reminding you that the universe showers blessings on you. Grace can be obvious, such as good timing, a stranger's kindness, or being forgiven a transgression. Grace dwells in our natural talents and strengths, good health, or our spiritual awakening, which may come through hardship. And that's it. This came through some hardship. But look, infinite bliss, fire, number 8, and nourishment. And this is about infinite bliss with the creator, with the cosmos, in understanding how to continuously transform from these two spaces and places, with the understanding of the knowledge within this card. And something shifts here when you wear this cosmic Cinderella dress and go off into the sunset ball here with the star. Remember, this is about the star with the energy showing up for the matter to heal and expand. The masculine showing up for the energy, right? Remember, through the star. But it was through the Seven of Cups, through an illusion that must have been seen through. And this is where it happened, right here. But this illusion allowed you to understand how to manifest this. And that this was a part of you, that this is a part of you. But you're being asked to believe. Right now, what you're being asked to do is you're being asked to believe in the masculine. You're being asked to believe in the sun, source. Look, and I know that may be hard for you right now, depending how badly you've been hurt. But remember, this is within yourself. This bliss is within yourself. You're not focusing on this without yourself. This bliss that you're about to be feeling or feeling is within your light body, within yourself. And as within, it is manifested without. But you're being asked to believe in the sun, to believe in source, and work with the sun. Go and work with source. The source, go work with the sun itself. You're also going to work with your sun. Remember, that's your sacral. And then ground and work with the black sun, the core of the earth. Be in alignment. Be in total alignment, okay? And there's going to be a blooming within your heart, through your crown. And this is miracle energy. This is Pisces, right? This is Pisces season. This is the new moon in Pisces. This is a time of miracles. So let's get an official activation with the dream. And this is definitely part of what you're dreaming about, but in a different way now. You're dreaming about this in a different way now from this experience that you just had with the cup of lust expanding with love.